What is up? We are back, everybody.
Episode
61.
We just spent
We
the
just
past 3 minutes figuring out what episode this
Just
was.
to make sure. We don't want to sound stupid.
But it is 61. And again, our guest is not here.
And again, we have no guest.
Granted, he did ask us.
Yeah, it's true.
We have to reschedule for next week.
Yeah.
So,
It's
shout
a
out
beautiful
to
Sunday morning, guys.
Shout out to the guest.
Shout out. Who is the guest? Again.
He knows who he is.
Exactly.
See, hint, it's a dude.
Beautiful Sunday morning, guys. As you can see, the sun
Freaking
is
sunny.
shining. The chemtrails are up. You see that? That's why as soon as I looked outside.
What an intro.
So yeah, it's another week, guys. Another episode. Last week we couldn't do an episode. Busy. We had things to do. So now
Busy beavers.
we're back at it.
Minus 10 right now.
We got a little bit of a Christmassy theme,
Theme going on.
Yeah, you know, we got the. Well, no, there's no tree this year because the tree's there now. The tree
Where was
here
it?
before.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
Here.
remember.
Remember it was behind me?
Oh my
We
God, I
were
don't
doing-
remember.
Yeah, it was behind me.
What
It's
made you
now.
change spot?
Because she works in this corner now.
Ah.
So, right, when you work from home, so I had to put it there.
I like it there though.
Yeah, me too. I like it there.
But it moves the dog's place. The dog's bed out of the
Yeah, all week. So we did it on purpose. The week before, we took the dog's bed and we put it like
in the
over
corner.
there, whatever, the other corner. And he was pulling it back all week.
I'm dead.
All week he was like trying to put it back and he was getting mad. He's like, ah.
Then he woke up,
He's
there's a
like-
tree there. He's like,
And he's like, what the hell's this? When he woke up, he's like,
there's a nice tree here.
as long as he
My
doesn't-
bed's supposed to go here, but there's a nice tree. That's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
Peace in the
that's it.
tree.
So that's it, guys. This week, what did you have? Anything that you wanted to really?
Actually, there is a big thing going on right
yeah.
now.
Yep.
Honda
Mhm.
actually has a global recall
Oh, I had that, eh?
on their
789,000 cars,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we had the
On their
same-
passports, pilots, and the Ridgeline. The Ridgeline is their pickup truck. Their,
Oh, really? So it's all the trucks.
From what I see, yeah, no cars have been recalled, but apparently it's gaps in the front seal between the hood and the grille allow for air entry, potentially resulting in hood vibration at highway speeds. Over time, the hood vibration could form stress fractures along the hood latch striker and separate the hood latch striker from the hood.
The striker from the hood.
Yeah, so the hood's gonna flip off.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
We've seen a Honda do that before.
Yeah.
We have. But damn.
Straight into the windshield. But the thing is, I ratted the hood. I ratted the hood unhook, like from its actual hinges, and hit the windshield.
Yeah. But either way.
I feel like if it hits the windshield, then you're totally blind.
Yeah,
At least
you're
if it unhooks, there's a chance that it's
Oh, you mean it flies over
Yeah.
you? Yeah, but then you're killing someone. behind you.
no.
The
Unless
way
you're
if you're going on the highway, the way a hood could fly, man, a hood could
yeah,
fly.
but imagine like it blocks your windshield and you see nothing. It's even worse.
Yeah,
Even if you
no.
slow down, it's not gonna go down.
Yeah. You're screwed either way.
That's even sketchier.
You're screwed either way. But damn, 789,000 vehicles.
That's more cars that were for. That's more. That's more than the cars that were produced in 2021.
There you go. Exactly. Man, that's a
But it
big
says
recall.
certain 2019 passports, then 2016 to 2019 pilots.
What's passports? Do we even have that
Passports
here?
is the big, yeah.
We
the
have it
big
here?
Honda, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's actually very nice. Then 2016, 2019 pilots. That's the
Yeah, that's 2016,
SUVs. Those are
2019.
really nice.
And then 2017, 2020.
And then, yeah, 2017, 2020 Ridgeline pickups.
Wow. That's
Pretty crazy.
That, usually Honda doesn't have major recalls like that. It's rare.
When's last week all they had?
Major? Not many. Usually Toyota had the issue.
Yeah, with the brake, with the gas pedal.
With gas and brake, whatever. Chevy had that issue, like Ford.
There was even the one with the ignitions.
Yeah, it's true that too. But Honda, it's rare that they have major recalls, like major, like something that's dangerous like that you could lose a hood.
Let's see, Honda.
Well, this you could. They're saying you could lose a hood, right? But
Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
it's through time. They're saying that it could, could damage your hood, and then after they just break off. Makes
The
sense.
thing is, how many cars actually had the issue? Let's see. Hold on.
Well, 789,000.
Could potentially have the issue.
Yeah, it
But
could.
does
Well,
it
like
mean that-
anything, it's like any other recall. They call it. It comes
Yeah,
in.
but how did they
you
get to
check.
this point? There must have been people
Oh,
complaining. that
for
the
sure.
hood
There was
broke
probably
off.
maybe people complaining in the hood was like when they're driving and the hood's like on the highway. It's like, and they're like, "What the hell? My car's brand new. Why is my hood moving like that?" Could be that. Because the cars aren't rusting. That you know what I mean. That the what's it called? Where the striker thing is
Yeah.
just rips off because of rust.
No.
You know what I mean? These cars
That's
are brand
old.
new.
Those are old
That's what I'm
school
saying.
cars.
These cars are brand new. They're pretty new, so I'm pretty sure it's that.
Well, it says hood vibrations.
When people are starting to drive on the highway, it's not normal to see your hood move, and it probably moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They probably how many cases, and then you know how it works, anyways.
Yeah, that's it. But how many people actually complain? That's why.
I'm sure the fix for that is just like an adjustment, and that's it. There's too much space, and that's it. There's too much space between the hood and the grill, and the car starts to whatever. The hood starts to, for sure. It's like when you don't close your hood.
Yeah, it vibrates.
It probably does. Maybe
That's
even that.
Crazy.
Maybe it doesn't even close fully, so it starts to vibrate like crazy. You know what I mean?
That's
Could be that
crazy.
too. Could
It's
be
so
that too.
dangerous.
Very dangerous, but as long as they catch it and no one, like, you know, like, what's it called, the Toyota thing there, that people were freaking smashing into things and were not able to stop, the one with the
car
pedal
was,
there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's scary. I don't care, whatever, the hood, whatever, you could slam the brakes. Worst case, someone smashes you from behind, but I'm saying, you can't control your car.
You come to a slow halt.
Yeah, or
slow
say you slam the brakes and the thing flips back down and you continue going, you know, whatever. Or not
Lifts
continue,
back
but at least imagine you go lifts right back up.
You pull over it.
But man, like something like that, like that your pedal, you can't brake or you can't hit the gas. If the gas gets stuck, that's what it was. The gas pedal would get stuck. That's what it was.
So crazy.
See, that's sketch. I'm sorry, that's scary. Like that, I would be like, what the fuck? Like, you take your foot off the gas and it's still going. You're like, what the hell? Imagine on the highway and you're trying to get off, like the next exit.
So scary.
Exactly. Yo, that's scary shit. Thank God, man. Thank God I never had a car like that, because that's.
You don't realize all these recalls, they're all from Japanese cars.
You know what? Yeah, I was gonna say that because when I was working at Volks, our recalls were so dumb.
Even us, it's so
You guys too, like,
stupid recalls.
I remember on the MK7 Jettas, the roof liner in the back would start to fall a bit.
Okay.
So you had to because the clip they didn't put enough glue on both clips, so it would start to detach. So you just had to put glue and whatever, and then clip it back in.
Okay.
And it was good. But like I'm saying, that's one of them. Another one, we had to add the rubbing alcohol. It's like rubbing alcohol, whatever, in the windshield washer fluid, because all the ones that they sent wasn't like diluted right, so there was more water than alcohol inside, so everything would freeze. That's like another, like we had that. What else do we have? A lot of stupid shit. Like if it was major, it was just like, or like the diesels, the way what's it called, the flap, the actuator, would stay open on the exhaust. You take it off, you change it. Like it wasn't major. Like that's it. That's it. We never had anything like that. Well, from when I was there, obviously there was the diesel gate and all that other shit, but that doesn't put your life at risk that you're gonna smash into a wall or that you can't stop.
Yeah, us too. There was this thing. It was. There's a recall on C300s where the whole wiring harness of the car has to be changed. Okay. But it's not like the car.
Yeah, I've seen those. Like Touaregs had that.
The whole interior has to come out and they redo the whole harness. But it's not like the car doesn't work.
No, just they did it because it has electrical issues, and then if not in the future,
like the car would die in the middle of the street, which it's dangerous
because then they're gonna get sued in the future, so they have to fix it.
They did all of that.
That's it. So that's why.
There was also one where what was the?
There's one guy all day doing that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy must have wanted to kill himself after
but
a while.
It's routine, right?
I know.
Like cookie cutter thing.
But you get fed up.
There was also one. Was it evap? Crankcase vent hose.
Okay, yeah.
Has to be changed. It's like an 8-hour job. But they
depends
all have that
engine,
problem.
yeah, depends.
But the only thing that happens to the car is check engine light. The car still works.
Gunk or whatever, yeah.
Gunk, exactly. But like those are the type of recalls we get. Not
That's
that
it.
the gas pedal stops or the hood unhooks or
there was never anything
like
major,
no really safety concern.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no airbag recalls. There was like
I had airbag
10
recalls.
years. Like
yes,
like
exactly. After 10 years,
after 10 years you change them. That's the
okay,
type of recall you
true.
get, but not because the airbag was defected from.
We used to have one actually. I don't know if it was Golf or Jetta, but one of them had that you had to put like you had to splice in a resistor.
Are you serious?
Because
it would explode too hard.
Yeah, or something, or it would go off like too easy, something like that. I don't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, and I wasn't doing it at the time. I didn't touch airbags at the time.
That's dangerous.
Yeah,
that scares me.
Yeah,
like an airbag deploys without even you.
But it wasn't anything like that. It was just like it would deploy too quick or something like that, or like too soft. Like let's say you hit something like, you know,
it would explode.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember what the hell it was. I forgot, but I remember it was something with airbags.
You know what company has a lot of airbag issues? Ford.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
They've had so many
recalls
on airbags.
I know.
It's crazy.
And that's scary.
The Mustang had 2 airbag recalls.
You serious?
Yeah. And the car is 14 years old.
Damn. The one of the steering wheel?
Yeah. One of them was because it was 10 years, which is fine. But then it was recalled again.
But do you have to pay for it or the company pays for it?
No, it's free.
It's free, right?
Yeah,
When you switch it after 10 years?
Yeah, it's free.
It's like a core, right? It's like a core.
Because it's
basically.
like a national recall.
It's by law they have to do it.
Exactly.
So they include it
Because
somewhere.
for it to reach a recall, I've looked, like when I was working at the thing, I looked into it. For it to be a recall, it has to go through a bunch of certifications and like protocols, and a bunch of people have to sign off on it. So by the time it actually, like, this must have been like 3 months in the making to get to this point, you know?
Yeah, easily.
They have to get all the VIN numbers of all the cars they think are smashed. They have to get all the people's information. They have to figure out what's the solution. Then they have to send it out. Then they gotta ship like the letters
sure everything
out.
legally is right and everything.
That's it. Then they gotta send all the parts out. They gotta talk to all the regional dealers.
It's a lot,
and like,
man.
yo, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of shit.
Just because we see Honda recall, like behind the scenes, must be crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Especially something like that. 800,000 vehicles. You know what I mean?
Bentley's freaking out.
Yeah, 800,000 vehicles.
That's it. Like,
You know what I
wow,
mean?
the database is huge.
It's
Something else I wanted to bring up, which I learned.
Add recalls
the
and
other day.
Ford. So I don't know if you want to just connect it right away.
What?
Add recalls and Ford. If you want to continue it, because you're saying Ford has a lot of recalls.
Yeah.
Well,
Go.
I found out that Ford had to recall 125,000 Bronco Sports.
Why?
Escape vehicle over rear brake defect.
Nice. The Bronco Sport's the little one.
The Bronco Sport looks like the one from Forza, to be
Yeah.
honest.
No.
The yellow,
hold on.
that's a picture he put.
What?
Yeah, because the Sport one, isn't that the better one?
No. The
Bronco Sport Escape vehicles over rear brake defect. The recall covers vehicles from 2021 to
it's a small
2022
one.
models,
I
right?
see it
so
now.
it's the little one, yeah. And Escape though, because it's the same body, right?
Same truck.
Same frame,
built on the
same everything.
platform.
Yeah, okay. 125,000 of them.
Speaking of Ford.
There you go. Because of brake issues, rear brake issues. That's even something else. That's crazy.
It says vehicle's power brake performance related to the rear brake lining.
That's it. Oh, your rear brakes just lock on you or something.
It's not aware of any accidents or injuries caused by this issue. So how does it know?
Because maybe they just came across
it says it found that it took almost 192 meters, 630 feet to stop when the brake power resistant unit was inoperative. Compared with the federally regulated
brake
distance
booster.
of 168 meters.
That's it. Okay, so the brake boosters are defective. The thing to make you brake without pushing your foot to the floor there. That's what that is.
Yeah, brake boosters. Yeah, exactly.
So
Electronic brake boosters.
Yeah, 125K.
You know what's really freaking nice?
It's a lot.
The new Broncos.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so
But
mental.
125K of them, man, there wasn't that many made.
No.
Think of it.
Well, production will slow down.
But I'm saying there's 125K.
2021s and 2022s.
2021 to 2022. So
115,000. This is all of America?
that's it. I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't allow me to go more than that. But, fuck, man, recalls. Crazy. 125K. So, yeah, what did you want to say? I just wanted to connect that because you were saying Ford recalls. Yeah.
See? Fords, all have problems.
There you go.
Don't buy a Ford.
Well, yes and no. Coming from the guy who has
Well, it's
one,
going, just got a Ford.
I would buy a Ford, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't buy a Bronco Sport, but
And
the Bronco is really nice.
I wouldn't buy it without warranty.
Brand new,
'Cause
yeah.
Those cars.
Well,
Unless you're buying like a Mustang, whatever, and okay, but
even a pickup. The diesel,
yeah,
they
diesel.
don't have that many problems.
Yeah, thanks. The diesel. That's about it.
They don't have that many
The other
problems.
ones.
A lot of maintenance, like oil changes and like
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
that. Yeah, you have.
But like for the car to actually break down,
You have to. You have to. I think I
Like-
had this too.
so before I pulled this article, I was talking to somebody
Okay,
and they
okay.
were telling me, because I don't know if anybody knows, but when you have a leased Tesla,
Okay.
you cannot buy out the lease.
You can't buy back?
No, you can't buy back.
So what happens to the car?
Okay, that's the thing.
Okay.
So when he told me this, I was like, okay, so what did they do with the cars? So what Elon Musk's plan is that the reason why you cannot buy these leases back, it's because he wants to all the returned cars, he keeps them in like a warehouse wherever he parks them,
Pour everything out.
and he wants it to be a self-driving taxi service
This guy cracked, man. He's crazy.
owned by Tesla.
He's crazy.
So like
well, not crazy. but-
monopolizing like
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, but
taxi industry or
it's I
the car
understand.
sharing industry.
I understand what he's doing, but pretty stupid that you wouldn't make someone buy back their car that they've been
Why?
driving for 4
Somebody
years.
paid majority of the car off for him.
I know, but I'm saying I would be pissed as a Tesla owner saying that I can't buy
for
this
sure.
car back. Let's say I love the car.
That-
Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not buying the car back. And then after it's like 4 years you drove the car, you're like, you know what, I love this car. I'm driving the shit out of this car.
One.
See?
Remember we were talking about...
You know, man, Tesla, man, I don't know.
Remember we were talking about how electric cars are even worse for the environment?
But that's it. Like, this is going to be even worse because it's always new. I thought he was going to gut them to core them. I was like, okay, maybe he's going to core the battery,
he's keeping
core this,
them
core that.
to reuse them for
I know.
for taxi service, whatever it may be. So it's not really going to waste. But
you're bringing up another battery because that guy could have been driving that car for another 5 years.
Yeah.
And now he has to buy a new one. So
Yeah.
you just freaking harvested another battery.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So...
Like, I like the Tesla movement, but it's a bit, I don't know.
But people still buy them.
But that's the problem. But that's people. People are buying those stupid NFTs with the lazy ape.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Why? Because who bought one? Like Drake or someone like that? Someone bought one. Then DJ Khaled buys one. Then everyone's like, I have to buy one. You're spending $250K on a picture of a lazy ape.
But maybe it's going to be worth more money later
But
on.
why do we make shit like that worth more money?
Okay.
That's my point. It's because we're stupid. Because Drake got it. Because he got it. Oh, it's cool. You know what I mean?
Popular culture, I guess.
Oh my God. The people are like, I freak out over that.
But when this metaverse thing comes to popularity,
Metaverse.
you're going to see.
Yeah, because people want to be, they're going to be like, oh, I want to look like this. I want to be like that. And then after, I don't want
people want to be pulled
those
away
shy
from real
people.
life.
The shy people are going to be like, oh, I want to be on this thing and not be shy. I want to be like this. It's going to be sketch,
They want to escape reality.
It's going to be sketch. Because the people that are in reality and don't want to escape are going to be the ones who look like they're crazy.
Yeah, the cycles.
Yeah. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be.
I didn't want to get on this topic.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got on this topic. You
No,
see,
I don't want to get on this topic.
Elon Musk, you see what he does to you? You see what he does to you? But talking about
I don't want to get on this topic.
Tesla, the only thing I had about Tesla, so I thought it was the same thing. Tesla just, remember we were talking about it, that's why I wanted to bring it up, that they were moving this and that, they were doing things in the States, they were doing things in Europe.
Yeah,
remember, like
that was like 2 episodes ago, yeah.
So now their move to Texas, remember I was saying they're supposed to
Yeah.
move to Texas, is confirmed. They're making a massive plant down in Texas, and that's probably going to be their headquarters.
Mm-hmm. Where's
And
it now?
No, I don't know if they say it.
Going.
A Securities Exchange
back.
Commission filing says corporate headquarters are now in Austin. You see, that's what it says. Tesla's officially said goodbye to California and howdy to Texas.
Okay, so it is in California.
Yep. So
It's
saying
currently
in
in-
U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions. They're going to Texas. What are now at the Gigafactory? They called it the Gigafactory in Austin, Texas. Elon Musk clashed. Okay, because he got into an argument with the public health officials in Cali,
Okay.
and he said, "Ciao, I'm going to Texas," like everyone else.
So currently,
like literally everyone else in LA, they all do the
they
same
all
thing.
dipped.
They all do the same thing. People get annoyed and then they just leave.
Right
like
now,
convenient.
it's in 3500 Deer Creek Road, Palo Alto, California. That's where
So the Tesla Austin factory will be making the Model Y and the Cybertruck.
Where's everything else made?
It's still in Cali, probably. But their headquarters. That's all I'm saying is their headquarters.
They have Tesla Hong Kong too.
Yeah, I know. Affordable housing in San Francisco Bay Area.
Well, these cars are really everywhere, though, eh? He really spread like crazy.
Yeah, he's still saying he's gonna be in the west side. It's just that he's moving his headquarters to Texas. That's all.
How much money do you think Tesla made in revenue in 2020?
Oh, it's also because SpaceX is in Texas.
That I don't know.
Yeah, it says here, Brownsville, Texas, where SpaceX building Starship, its next generation rocket ship designed to take humans to the moon and Mars. That's why. So I guess he's gonna do everything out of Texas because they allow him to probably do whatever the hell he wants, right?
For now.
For now, exactly.
It says SpaceX is in Heartthrow, California.
Maybe where they're building the stuff. Maybe where they launch SpaceX, but where they build the next generation rocket ship. They're saying the Starship.
Yeah.
Is in Brownsville, Texas, since 2020.
Starship, yeah, I see it.
He's the world's richest person.
I don't know.
Elon Musk is the world's richest person.
Wasn't it Jeff
I really
Bezos?
don't believe that. 287 billion. Wow.
Tesla revenue in 2020 was 31.5 billion.
Yeah, but him as a person is worth 287 apparently. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. Wow.
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 I think you're on a different scale.
Yo, man. But there's, you know how many Saudi Arabians and how many of those guys that have like 500 billion and we just don't know about it. Those
Possible.
gas guys, they don't tell you. They don't tell you the right.
They don't
numbers.
want to know.
They don't want.
No,
you
they
to
don't
know.
want us to know.
Exactly. Why would they want us Americans to know?
America.
Americans. Did you have anything else on Tesla that you wanted to add, or was it just?
No, it's just that you can't buy back the leases, which
So you can't buy back the leases. I find that ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know. But there's never gonna be a used Tesla for sale. Like how many freaking Teslas are gonna be going to taxi?
if you finance the Tesla or you buy it out cash,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
Yeah.
Or you
but
buy it out
only
like,
lease. But you know how many people lease to buy?
majority.
Right,
But
majority leases, right?
good news on this article. It says new document may foreshadow a switch in policy for Model 3s and Model Ys. Maybe.
Okay.
It says according to an email document, Electric, which is a news website, reported on Thursday. It sounds like Model 3 and Model Y leases will actually have the option of purchasing their leased EV after all. The email, which the site says was sent to all Tesla leases, details a bundle of new changes coming to a revamped Tesla lease experience. It mentions new online management options that include the ability to buy the leased vehicle.
Okay. So they're gonna make it so you can buy it back, but if you don't buy it back, he's gonna
Take it.
do this program.
Pretty much like any other company, right? They allow you to buy the car back
Yeah.
for now, anyways.
Well, yeah, especially when now the
Maybe other companies are going to follow the same idea.
why not? Yeah, but there's gonna be how many freaking taxi services we're gonna have over here? There's gonna be taxis on the road. It's the same thing at that point.
Well, they want to. Here, especially, they want to eliminate people driving cars.
Yeah, but think of it: the amount of people driving cars, they're bringing the car back. The car is being used to taxi.
Hoping that they could
That
create
guy
cities.
is the car is still gonna be used.
Yeah, but hoping they could create cities where transport is,
All taxi.
yeah, or like a sharing or bus or.
No.
It's gonna happen.
I'll never do that.
Downtown Montreal is turning like that.
I'll never do that. That's why I stay out of downtown Montreal. Just not that amongst other things like cones and construction
it's
and rerouting across the map over there. That last time when I had to take the 720, I had to do the turn of downtown
Yeah,
just to
'cause
get
you
on the
block it.
720. It's disgusting downtown. I don't know how you do it to drive there. I can't. I just go to Montreal. I
mind.
freak out.
I don't mind.
We're in the suburbs of Montreal where we live, and like just going.
I know how to
Montreal,
get
I see
around.
Montreal from right here, and
I know how to get around.
yeah, me too. I know to get around, but you break everything, and you want to break everything too.
But-
I can't.
Also, in the area in Midtown, which is like, if anybody knows, like the DeCarry area, now they're building that new area. So they're adding a bunch of housing developments, condos, and they're building
It's already a mess over there.
Exactly.
It's
now they're
already
going to
a
add
mess.
this massive
You know the
super mall.
exit. You know the exit to go to the Julep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Disaster.
backed up.
Disaster.
for
They're adding, I
days.
think, 15 or 20,000 housing things. So that's
Yeah, in the
that's
back.
that's 2 people per house technically, right, on average. If every person has one car, let's just say,
Yeah,
that's
usually.
15. Let's say I have one car. Let's just say, okay, that's 15,000 to 20,000 extra cars in that area. Plus, they're gonna put
Damn.
the shopping mall there, massive shopping mall, indoor, outdoor shopping.
Where's the shopping mall gonna be? On
Um,
the side of the Julep too, like the same side. or
yes, on the side where the
Where's that shopping mall now? The little shopping mall.
no. So remember where the racetrack was in the back? The
Yeah.
horse. That's where the housing is gonna be.
Yeah, that I know.
And then the shopping mall is gonna be next to what's a good place that you know of? You know when you're coming from the 520
Mm-hmm.
and you're going towards the 40. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
You know where the 520 ends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's like
Stops.
Ottawa Cheddar and all those places.
Oh yeah,
The hockey
exactly.
rink
Yeah,
there?
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
When you keep going straight, you go on overpass,
The
and you
overpass,
come back down,
yes.
and then you could go to
Go
the right, you
right
could
or
merge.
left.
Okay,
Yeah.
to the right.
Yeah.
It's all empty there now,
Oh,
and it's
gonna
being
be
built there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
being
yeah.
built right there.
Wow.
So that's where it's
Shit.
gonna be. But
This is gonna be bigger
they're
than
adding-
Carrefour, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they're gonna be adding trains,
Yes.
all kinds of
yes.
public transportation.
That's what the thing they were building too.
So
there,
they want people
tram
the
that-
tram
yeah.
exactly. So they want people to go in and out of there, not with their car.
Hmm.
You understand? So everything that's being developed now, it's all to add public transportation, have public transportation involved. Same thing with downtown. They're building the tram. They're building it all underground, so nobody, there's no cars, but it's gonna reduce
and then
the
after
use
they're
of
gonna
cars.
have no parking. They open all
There
these
already-
places.
there is no parking.
They open up all these places and there's never parking, and then people they don't
They
want to
want
go there, so
people-
people drive there.
They
after.
want people to.
Yeah.
They don't want the outside people, like the suburb people, to be inside there.
Yeah, well, the suburb people are still gonna do it.
They
If
don't
you
want.
have no parking.
This
you
is
gotta
why they want. This is why they open up.
Yeah, but you see the
shopping
places-
centers in the suburbs, so people stay there, and those people stay there.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay here. No
But-
problem.
I get that, but I'm just saying that's their idea,
I'd
right?
rather go to Carrefour.
But sometimes you have to
I
go
like
downtown.
No, you don't.
Sometimes.
For what?
I'm
For
just
what?
saying, whatever restaurant, whatever you want to do.
It's crazy. In the winter, I stay away from downtown. Honestly, already it's a disaster in the summer. In the winter,
Look,
over
I'm
here
a
with the
suburb
snow,
person.
Forget it.
I do enjoy the downtown.
I'm a suburbs
atmosphere.
baby now.
I'm a suburbs baby, but I do enjoy downtown. I wouldn't live downtown if you're on the honest truth.
Yeah, but that's it. You wouldn't live in the winter. The slush everywhere. You want to.
I'm not a fan of like condo life or whatever it may be. But the thing is, there it's not even condo. It's like
City.
yeah, it's like
very
everything's close to.
It's like New York.
You're on top of each other. Yeah, I don't like that.
Me too. I don't like that.
I don't mind condos if it's like open area where the condo's alone or it's like a you know.
privacy.
But when everybody's stuck together, and that's just my personal opinion, I don't like it. I
Well, that's why I don't
prefer
like the-
having a yard and
I
everything.
don't like those condos that like there's like it's huge. There's like 20
Yeah.
floors. I hate that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that.
It feels more like an apartment building.
Like we went to see them before we got here at the one in Centropolis there,
Yeah.
Viva, whatever.
yeah.
You feel like you're at like a resort. Type
Yeah,
of
exactly,
thing.
like a hotel.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me too. I don't like that. Like apartment buildings. I don't
I
like
want my
that.
house to feel like a house, not like a hotel. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
I feel you on that one, 100%.
So back to the EVs again. VW expects batteries and raw materials needed for the EV shift. So they're basically shifting, right? They're trying to make
Yeah.
everything electric vehicles. It's gonna cost them up to $34 billion.
Billion with a B.
Yeah, but seriously, $34 billion to make the switch just on raw materials and batteries. Just on that.
They didn't pay anybody yet.
Didn't pay anybody yet. The buildings, the equipment, whatever, special tools, transport, the logistics. But think of it, $34 billion in materials and batteries. I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan of this.
I have a
electric
feeling
thing.
in 10 years, 15, 20 years, it's gonna be on the news. Oh, electric vehicles, worse than gas vehicles,
that's it.
killing the environment. We're
Yeah.
all dying. The animals dying because there's mercury and everything else spilling
Maybe,
everywhere.
man. Maybe. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, we're gonna dump it in the ocean now. They're gonna
I
start dumping in the
really
ocean. And after
wouldn't be
everything in the
surprised.
ocean is gonna start dying. Then whales, we're gonna start finding whales again, and
It's already bad now.
sharks and dolphins. It's already. You know that if I was watching like a documentary, if we kill or whatever, if there's like I don't know how many sharks or dolphins, if we kill like that many and like keep doing it, and they're like under a certain amount, I forgot what it was. It was a long time ago I watched it. That it affects us. Like there's things like everything trickles down. Like the shark eats this eats that, blah, 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 blah. It comes up to us and we get screwed, or there's like more of something. Apparently, if there's a certain amount of sharks and dolphins missing and whales, I think, missing from the ocean, because we're killing a lot of them, the ocean could all die. Like, because it's a circle, right? It's like us, the same shit. We're all, right, we die, we decompose, we come back, everything else. If we keep killing them, taking them out, whatever, throwing them back in rotten, disgusting shit that we do, apparently, like, sea life and all that shit could die. If that dies, what happens to us? We're all connected. It's mostly water, the earth. It's crazy. So all this shit, like, I don't know what the hell they're going to do with it. I don't know. But $34 billion, bro. People don't even see that.
Of raw material.
Like, companies don't even see that in a lifetime. $34 billion. And
Tesla
right? It's the biggest.
Tesla saw that in 2020. They made 31.5 billion.
I know. They made. But they spent it back all the next year on batteries. Probably.
So crazy.
$34,000. And I had one last thing I wanted to talk about. What the hell just happened here? Everything. My thing just froze, guys. Give me a second.
I don't know what's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a fan of electric cars.
Toyota wants to do the zero emissions thing, right? Zero emissions in Europe, and they're saying they're gonna be able to do it with combustion engine. Still in the lineup.
How?
I don't know. They're not saying how.
It doesn't say at all.
Maybe the
Different type of
maybe
fuel,
they're working
yeah.
on synthetic fuel. Maybe they're going towards that. Maybe or like one model's gonna have a synthetic fuel engine. I wonder if the synthetic fuel is gonna be able to work on like fuel engines. It's
Like
gonna
that
have
exists
to.
now.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. Right? What are we gonna do? We're gonna have synthetic fuel. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be like 90, whatever. You know what I mean? Or 80, something.
Maybe they can make the same.
Grade.
Yeah, it's like same type of fuel, but with a different type of.
I wonder how that.
It has to exist.
Well, if F1 is gonna put it out in like a year or 2 years, because it exists.
They have. I'm sure there's a way to make petroleum-based fuel out of something else that works exact same way that it
It's
combusts
just
the exact
because
same
they
way.
don't want to find that way, right? Because then after all the shit that you've been doing all these years with oil mining, crude oil, it's gonna go to waste. If you can just make it in a lab, you know what I mean?
Or it's more
whatever.
polluting. I don't know, man. There
But
must
it's not
be a way.
supposed to. The episode that we did is supposed to retake the carbon in the air and throw it back in. Like it's always supposed to be recycling,
Reused.
right? You're always recycling the air, apparently. That's the point. That's
That's
why
synthetic or hydrogen?
synthetic. That's why what's it called? F1 wants to do that because they want to keep the combustion engine. They don't want to obviously because there's already E1 or whatever it's called.
Formula E, yeah.
They're not gonna make Formula E F1 or whatever. I don't know. They need to keep combustion, right?
I wonder.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's them. They're gonna start.
Well, it always trickles down, right? Like, if
F1 is always the first things.
Yeah.
Paddle shifts.
exactly.
Remember, it was manual.
And
Then
then
after,
it-
oh
then it
my
trickles
god, this
down
thing
into-
shifts so fast.
Yeah.
Man, after
Then it
you
trickles
car.
down into consumer
Then
cars.
if it trickles down to like the like Audi R8 or like I don't know
Yeah, supercars,
Ferraris,
yeah.
you know whatever supercars. Then it trickles down to regular cars. Now we
Consumer
all have
cars,
them.
yeah.
Now we all
Yeah.
have them. Remember when they first came out?
Yeah.
No one had them.
I agree with you 100%.
Porsche had them. Audi had them. Like Ferrari, Lambo, but it was like you have to get like you're saying a supercar. And now I get them in like a baseline A4 or whatever,
you get
you know,
paddle
like an
shifts.
S line on
Yeah.
you know whatever.
Or regular Golf or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's true. Yeah, Golf S line or whatever. What is it? Golf with the sport pack gets it
Gets it, yeah. Most,
right. No,
majority of them get
even
it.
yeah. As long as you have, I think the leather steering wheel,
Yeah, I think you have
you
it.
have the little ones there. You don't see them. You just they're like little. You know what I'm talking
In the
about?
back, yeah,
the
those
little,
small ones.
little ones. So they're everywhere now. Okay, they might not shift like the leather
Yeah, but
ones,
they're there.
but they're there. Like you could use them. I'm sure synthetic fuel's gonna be the same. I hope so, just because it's good to have both. Why not? Have EV.
I wonder.
Have EV. It's a different world. Especially if you drive them, you understand. It's a different world. And have the combustion with synthetic fuel. Why not?
I think I would aim more for the synthetic fuel than the electric cars.
Me, yeah. And you, yeah, because that's what we like. Like, I wonder, you're going to take that synthetic fuel and put it in an 89 Fox body?
Maybe. I hope
That'd
so.
be sick.
Keep those cars
And
prolonging
then
as
it
long as
doesn't smell
possible.
too bad. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd be happy.
Huh.
That'd be happy. But I'm sure that's what they want to do. It's impossible. Then after you need a new fuel pump, new injectors, new fuel filter system, new fuel pumps.
Well, it's like running propane, for
new
example.
high pressure fuel pumps after. You change everything. It's like diesel and you know what I mean? You can't run on the same things. Or like when you
I
change
wonder.
when you change to 85,
E85, yeah.
85, but you're tuning it, but you change the injectors, you change everything.
You have to put a flex fuel regulator and
There you
everything
go,
inside.
see? Exactly.
Or even when you run propane, you have to change the whole system.
That's it.
But it still works.
Still works. They're gonna find a way for sure not to do that because then all their cars they're gonna have to redo everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like what happens to those like 1970 cars? How do you keep them running?
I'm sure it's gonna. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's gonna be able to work with that. I'm sure it's gonna have. It's gonna. Synthetic fuel is gonna have to be if it's gonna work, right? If it's gonna work, it's gonna have to be like fuel, and no different. I go to the gas station, I pump it in my car, and nothing's different. Or else it's not gonna work. People are just gonna say, you know what? Let's just stick to EVs. It's easier. I plug it in, I go, and I'm happy. Especially with Tesla, people love their Teslas. They love their Teslas.
I hate
Like
that
I
car.
see people that have
I hate that car.
right e-golfs and stuff like that. They like them, but they don't talk about them like people talk about the Teslas.
Because Tesla's different.
But you know what? Tesla's a lot of like Apple. You know what I mean? It's
different.
Cool, it's a cool product. It's different. It's whatever. It dances. It does this.
Yeah,
and
it's
that.
always something
But
different about it.
I don't know if I spoke about this last time. I spoke to Christina's cousin,
Yeah.
and he works at a place where they do the repair body. Like it's all body, right? You know where he works, and they're certified to repair Tesla.
Okay.
He told me the body line on the Tesla is so bad they never match. He goes, you go from one side of the hood to the other side. One side could be like this,
No way.
and the other side is tight. It's all robotic. The fenders, same thing. He goes, you know the doors, the gull wing doors? He goes, they're never straight. He goes,
The build
his
quality.
guys say that the build quality and like the finishing quality is like one of the worst you've ever seen.
Wow.
And like then I started researching, I started looking. I'm like, man, they look good when I look at them. Then I started realizing, go walk up to a couple of Teslas. Look at the lines, like we do. You know, like which one is it? There, the 3. It's a bit like sporty back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? The cut that goes from the B pillar or the C pillar. Sorry, the C pillar, the last pillar. There's like a line on both of them. Yo, one car I saw was like almost, the panel was almost overlapping it.
Okay.
And on the other side there was like a gap like this. A lot of
pay
people
attention
now,
next time.
even like whenever you're bored, Google it. You're gonna see. You're freaking out over that shit. I thought like build quality was up there, but when you sit in the car, the build quality isn't that great. Like you're paying
like
170K for the Plaid, and it's like okay,
it's nothing
like
crazy.
it's nothing
I
crazy.
sat inside,
inside.
I'm like,
The seats are nothing crazy. Like they didn't put like Recaro racing seats.
It's
Why
like
would why not?
Basic car.
But make it look beautiful.
Yeah,
like make it be
I
like,
know.
oh my god.
I realized that too.
I found when I like ridiculous car. We said it last time. Like the car when it takes off, you're like, what the hell? You're in another world. Cheetah mode, all that stuff is so cool. But inside, yes, they want to be minimalistic. I understand, but I'm paying $170,000.
180 actually.
Whatever, yeah, whatever it is, whatever, even 150.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, I want my
It's not
lines to
far.
line up, right?
Yeah.
Second of all, my interior. Like I said last time, I'll never take this away. My S4
Better build
was what
quality.
year? 2011.
Yeah.
Interior blows it. Besides that stupid big screen,
Yeah.
besides the screen, take out the screen, blows it out of the water. Blows it out of the water.
The build quality and everything is 100%,
Everything
100%
inside
better.
is beautiful. I've never, not one person that sat in my car, didn't comment about my interior. Girls, guys, whatever the hell it is, old, young, the interior always on that
Yeah,
car.
they
Audi
killed it.
always was known for that, right? They've always have been for the Recaro seats and all that shit. But like that car, brand new, was 75,000, 70K.
This one's 180.
You know what I
know.
mean?
I know.
That's how I think. And me, the interior of a car, I guess because I'm stuck with German, has to be like.
Yeah,
People
it's
don't
like
get
buying
it.
an S-Class and then buying that one. Like, what's
But
the big
it's like
difference?
you buy a nice house and you have a shitty couch, or shitty. Like, what do you do most? Let's say, when you're in the car, you're sitting in it the most of the time, right?
Touching the steering wheel.
You're touching the steering wheel. You're looking at that most of the time. You're not looking at the outside of the car most of the time. You're inside the
you're
car
inside
most
the
of the time.
car.
So you want everything inside to be number one, right? You want the feel. Like we talk about me and Joe all the time. Audi's buttons are the only
Yeah,
buttons that they
clicky.
click. Who like people don't pick up on that. But that is like they've had that since the 90s. And they've been known for that. And in Germany and stuff, like like they're known for that shit. I was watching again, looking up on this Tesla stuff. Just a Golf, okay? Just a Golf.
Yeah.
Do you remember when the Golf, my Golf, MK5 came out? They had
Yeah.
the thick ass hinges. They were known for those hinges.
On the door you're talking about?
Yeah, the door hinges.
I don't remember.
Okay, you don't remember the selling point of that car? People used to jump on the
door, yeah.
door
Okay,
and
yes,
go like
yes,
this.
yes. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
The salesmen used to do that.
Yeah.
And they're saying, how could a 2007 Golf have better lines and finishing than a Tesla? That the guy was jumping, the shorter guy jumping, right? Slams the door, boom. The line is straight. The clip cuts, the guy goes to a dealership. He's at a dealership.
Yeah.
And he's filming. He goes, look at it. Goes from one line to another. You see him just like this.
Terrible.
But it's not even like, like
Yeah, like a centimeter.
like
off.
something that would bug us that we would
Yeah,
start
like
to
a centimeter,
fade. Yeah.
centimeters.
No,
Yeah.
no, like it's a gap, man.
That's
It's a
crazy.
gap. Like I don't know if you remember, my BM had like one was bothering me, that the hood on one side was
I don't
a
remember.
bit. I literally unscrewed the hood a bit,
I moved
put
it.
shim to make it go straight, and then tighten everything because I'm psycho like that.
I remember.
And that was only because I changed the bumper in the front. That it looked like it was a bit off. It had the M3 bumper.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And try moving those cars. Try making the line straight on those cars. They're thick.
On which one?
On my E90.
On the BMW, yeah.
The guy I had remember that was my only accident, I think. Accident. A guy slammed the brakes. I don't know if you remember with the BM. An old man, he slammed the brakes for no reason, going Courvoisier. You know,
Okay.
Centre Laval?
Yeah.
He was in the middle lane. He just slammed the brakes. There was no cars in front of him. He was an old man. He got scared or something, whatever. Slammed the brakes. I slammed the brakes, but it was winter. And I hit him from the back. The car was barely anything. There was the hood. Because remember, the hoods would go down a litle bit to the kidney grill?
Yeah.
And then the logo was here, right?
Yes.
That was pushed in a bit because of that guy when I tapped
you hit
him.
him, yeah.
But him, he had no damage. And that was the only damage I had, too. The guy that my friend to come to, the bus slash paint here.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
paint it. And I wanted it because the paint was cracked a bit because it went like this.
Okay.
So I wanted him to just push it up a bit so I can just at least drop some paint inside and no rust, because man, and the whole thing's gonna start to rust. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
change the whole hood after.
The guy, man, he's like, tap out of man. I go, what? You see him, tuk, 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 you know, because they always hit the little hammer there. The guy was there for like, he goes, just to move you that little piece of hood. He goes, that hood is thick, man. He goes, it's a pain in the ass. He goes, a Honda I would have been done in 10 minutes.
They're built good those years, eh?
Especially E90.
The new ones are not built the same.
E92, man, they're good.
The new ones are not built the same.
They're good. No, the new ones, like
they're nice,
even
but
like
they're
the
not built the
buttons,
same.
the brake, like a lot of stupid dodge brakes. I find and a lot of people are
They're
not
not
happy
built
with
the
that. But the E90s, man, damn.
I got to play with a 2020, like a newer one, 330. It's basically the same thing as 228, just a
So
330 now.
yeah, exactly. It's
No.
not the best, it's not the highest one.
It
but
was
still.
nice. It was loaded.
Because they come
brown
loaded,
interior.
right? You can have almost everything from almost like the M3 almost. Besides the seats and stuff.
On which one? The 40?
No, I'm saying like 330.
Yeah.
You can have the same thing as a 340.
Yeah, the interior.
It's just the M package, right?
Yeah.
So
Not built the same as the old one.
really?
No.
Are the seats still tight on the like here?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Because I hated when. Sorry about that. I hated when they made the transition from the E90 to the F80, right?
F. I don't even
the
know.
hell? I just
I think it's
blanked out.
F30 or F.
Oh no,
F80.
F80 is the 5 series. Sorry, F30.
No, that's F10.
F30. It's an F30.
30. F30.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So when they made the transition, I find the seats, the bolsters here,
Yeah.
like on the basic, not the sport seats, the basic one, would like go into your kidneys. When I first
I
drive,
never got to drive one of those
there's
cars
no
that much.
adjusting of them. There's no like bolster adjusting. There's no nothing.
They stay
So you
fixed.
sit down, you'd be like if you have like if you're a bigger guy, obviously, like if you're a little skinny guy, then whatever, you probably don't feel it. But I'd be driving like a bit like because you don't want to. It would be in. It's made small already. BMW seats are made small. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that, right? It's not like the Volvo seats that are made like you could fit anyone on it. Man, I find they were tight, and even that I find it was a bit noisy inside. Like
Never really got to
things,
drive one.
Little things.
Other than that coupe there.
Oh, yeah.
The one that we didn't like.
Yeah.
Never got to
That's
drive.
the one I was supposed to buy.
I think it was called F31, right?
No,
Or whatever, F34.
I think it's 34. I don't know those years.
F34 is the
It shows I
it's
don't
F30.
follow. I didn't follow those.
F30. Not a fan of this car that much. The new one's
It's a
nice.
nice car. I won't lie. It's a nice car.
The new one's nice.
I saw it over here. Someone has it in this area. There's someone that sells cars in this area because last time he had an R7. Now he had a new 340, brand new of the year. Like the rolls over there. He has a Range Rover.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but he's like,
The 340 is nice.
I don't like
It's
them.
aggressive.
I find the front is just not for me still. I can't stomach it maybe in a year.
I like it. The 340 I like.
I don't know. When I saw it, I was like,
Not a fan. It
I
looks like
don't
a facelift more than anything
It
else.
looks weird. Just the front looks weird. I don't know.
I like
It's to
it.
grow on me, I guess. I don't know.
Even the M3, the new one, I like it. I like it.
The back is woo.
Yeah, the back is sexy.
The back, I'm like, wow. Then I see the front, I'm like, I'm not
I enjoy
sure.
it. I like it.
I'm not sure.
I'm a fan.
There's no manual in those, eh?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Nice. They kept it.
Yeah.
So
But
BMW's only one, eh?
But not the competition though.
Okay.
You can only buy M3 standard, so
Well-
the 480 horsepower or 460 horsepower one is manual. Then if you get the competition, it's 503 or
Whatever.
something.
You buy the
And then that
regular
one is paddles.
You buy the regular one, you tune it.
Yeah, but you don't have the diff and everything inside.
It's true. It comes
Yeah.
with all those options.
Yeah,
the bigger
yeah.
brakes too, no?
That I'm not sure.
Oh, that's an option. No, it's competition, and then after there's an option to get the ceramic. You know
This one's competition.
the yellow brakes.
Yeah, this
It's an option. That's an option. Remember they had those on 135s. There was an option to get that on 135s.
They were gray, the calipers.
No. The calipers were yellow,
No, they were gray.
yellowish gold. Oh, trust me. Dude,
Sure?
Yes. And it was written BMW on it,
Yeah.
ceramic, everything. Like it was all written.
On a 135.
On a 135 was a crazy option. Yeah. I remember that. When I was there, the 135s first came out.
Yeah.
I used to want one all the time. I used to love that car.
The cool cars. Even
Love
like
that
the
car.
M1 of that.
Were you there when the guy raced me with the S4 in Little Italy?
No, I don't think so.
Literally, we're at the light where Maverick is actually. You know the
Yeah,
light where
okay,
Maverick
yeah,
is
yeah,
right
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
it's straight.
Yeah.
It's the guy there, but I know who he was. It was the blue one. We've seen him 1,000 times. The guy blue one with the BMW Performance exhaust.
Okay.
Man, it sounded mean. And you're the turbos.
Quick.
I'm there. I'm like, okay. The guy looks at me. He's like, oh shit. The guy goes like this, whatever. We didn't even like bomb it, go crazy. We just went a bit. Man, that car sounds nice, but you could tell it's light. You
It's
could
quick.
tell it's
We're
light.
able to drive in that car, eh?
Yeah, but like if I would launch at him, he'd spin like crazy because he's too light. He's too light in the back. There's no weight in the back. Think of it.
Those cars are cool.
But then after, when he starts to go, you see that it's light. Like, you know, when the car doesn't look like it looks nimble.
Yeah.
And they're fun cars to drive. They're
Even the
fun
M2
cars.
is fantastic.
Manual. Yeah, M2. But even like 235, I'm saying.
Yeah, 240.
Or is it, 240M, whatever it is.
M240i.
M240i. They changed the names. Like,
Yeah, they put the M in front now.
how do you want people like us, like people that aren't car people, they'll never be able to keep up with these BMWs.
They go there like, which one's the best one?
They're like, okay, what's what? What M package M240
What's the
M
price?
3230. What's the price? Okay, no, that's the one I don't want. Okay, so
that's the other one.
That's the other one. That's it.
And the day, it's all about price.
It's all about the money. Dollar bill,
On
yo.
that note, episode 61, the Fuel Up Podcast.
In the books, guys. That was just like a little weekly roundup of all things that happened again.
Catching up on all the recalls.
There's all kinds of stuff with recalls and EV cars this week. That's all there was, honestly. Again, guys, there's nothing with sports cars because there's like no one could build anything right now.
Now it's all about SUVs. It's winter time.
It's true.
So get your all-wheel drive SUVs.
Get those winter tires on.
And put the rear-wheel drive monsters away.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
On that note, follow us at the Fuel Up Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm Gio.
I'm Mas.
Episode 61.
Deuces.